まあ、私たちの立場じゃね。うなずくしかないよね。
Alright, so yeah, we started Mayu's route. And yep, she almost nearly found out. Thankfully, she thought it was just us getting in a scuffle. It's still, a bit too close for comfort. So yeah, I have a feeling she's gonna end up finding out again, like I said, pretty soon. So yeah. Meanwhile, we got a mission to infiltrate the lab. So yeah, that doesn't help that part at all. But we gotta do it, so yeah, we gotta do it, like Nanami says. I appreciate your understanding. Thanks.
いろんな意味で日常が戻ってきたって感じだな。残念だったね、サトルくん。せっかく式部先輩といい感じだったのに、また相棒が私に戻っちゃって。
I mean, that's fine too. Stop bringing that up.
まあ、とにかく研究区画の下調べだね。
It's gonna be a lot tougher than sneaking into the school building, so let's be extra cautious.
わかってるよ。サトルくんの相棒なんだから。
Thanks, Level9. You really don't need to stress that part.
そんなことないってば。それよりほら、さりげなくさりげなく。
I'll try my best. Nami and I immediately began prepping for our mission the next day. First, checked the security setup from outside by pretending to be lost students. Dad, of course, gave us the data they extracted from the interrogation. That wasn't enough. We needed to confirm it firsthand. Hence why we're doing what we are now.
データの通りだね。日中から警備員が立ってる。
We can probably assume there'll be more at night.
あ、そこにも監視カメラあるね。サトルくん、この距離でもあまり立ち止まってない方が良さそう。
Yeah, let's pull out after we check that path.
まあ、向こうにも2つ監視カメラあるんだけど。
Shit. I know it's normal, but damn, security is tight here.
もう行こう、サトルくん。外観から洗うのも昼だと限度あるよ、これ。
Yeah, we'll keep a sharp eye out for students especially. We really have our work cut out for us this time. Ooh, Nelly. I venture out at night and examine the exterior of the building alone.
おかえり。どうだった？
I scanned the building on all four sides. Nothing we wouldn't have expected.
とりあえずカメラとセンサーの位置と警備員の巡回範囲を教えて。
Yeah, sure. From what I can make out, the cameras were... She opens up a map of the research center on her tablet. After that, she adds the locations of the cameras and security guards' patrol routes.
確かに校舎とは桁違いのセキュリティ強度だけど。
I see. At the very least, I think we should have no problem getting to the perimeter of the building itself.
だね。ルートとしてはやっぱりこの搬入口の横にある通用口からかな。ただこの図だと内部のセキュリティ体制がわかんないからな。入ってからが問題だよね。
The assailants wouldn't need to worry about being stealthy after breaking in, but we on the other hand would. Knowing the precise locations of the cameras and sensors is a must if you don't want to get caught. The security in the service door looks like astral authentication.
最悪潜入して少しずつ内部を調べていくって手はないではないよね。
I could, but that'd be way too dangerous.
そうなんだよね。現状だととても踏み込めたもんじゃないな。
Man, can we ask Dad for another partner or something? Have we got other levies? I fully agree. I don't even know what it is we're supposed to be looking for. We're gonna need a lot more intel before we can go through with this.
ってわけで、現状手をつけられるとしたら、式部先輩の研究室になるよね。
Yeah, I guess. For some reason, my mind wavered for a split second. He's right, though. Hacking out computers is indeed the safest and most reliable method available. So why did I feel hesitant? Because we're already, like, on the cusp of her finding out.
でも、できればその手もなるべく控えたい感じなんだよね。
Yeah, same. Why is that?
例のカードキーを使うのは最小限にとどめたい。というか、できるだけ使いたくない。
Oh, I guess recording the system logs doesn't it? Nanami does tamper with the log, but it's best not to assume it's foolproof. Well, I don't think our unauthorized use of our authentication key has been discovered yet, at the very least.
認証キー自体は正規のものと同じなんだから、 式部先輩の行動と照らし合わせない限り、そうそう発覚はしないとは思う。
Yeah, but what about Mayu herself? That's what I'm worried about. The more we use it, the higher the risk. And the worst being, we have no way of knowing whether or not they've discovered our unauthorized entering. It makes it all the easier for them to trap us.
だから私としては、まずそこから確認するのが理想。
Yeah. So until then, we should refrain from infiltrating Mayu Senpai's lab. In which case...
まずは式部先輩にもっと接近して、他の情報入手経路を探るのが最善の手かな。
Are you saying we gotta use her? I guess there's no avoiding it. Wait though, why am I hesitating again? It's obvious that this was the only thing we can do. Not to mention, I have a responsibility to make this mission a success. Yeah, you're right. It's the only way. Oh no. I'll take care of things on that end. In the meantime, you keep working on security countermeasures and securing a route. What? Don't look like this. Why are you looking at me like that?
そうだよね。サトルくん、式部先輩とは特別な仲だもんね。
But that just makes it harder for me to do it though. Oh, for crying out loud. How many times do I have to tell you we're not a thing? Now to let this whole thing go unless I explain the circumstances. She's still sulking and looks a bit embarrassed. I must up my courage to start talking. Remember how I used to live in an orphanage before Dad adopted me?
何突然。もちろん知ってるけど、サトルくんのことだし。
It's coming from you pouting at me, so now I gotta explain. Oh, oddly enough, Mayu Senpai actually lived there too. They didn't really talk to each other though, and she hid the fact that she was an astral to avoid being discriminated against. Plus, my last name changed after I got adopted. So yeah, we didn't know at first until she mentioned something.
だから、サトルくんのこと気にかけてるの？
Partly. She feels bad about not being able to help me back when we were kids at the orphanage. Now she kind of wants to make amends for that. Like, she was worried sick when I returned late when we were running the cafe. Apparently she thought I got caught up in that commotion everyone was talking about.
そっか。だったらごめん。うがった目で見ちゃったりして。
No, it's not your fault. I should have told you. But yeah, you can leave her to me. Doing this also means I'll be taking advantage of her trust. Feels really bad. I hate to have to do this, but there really is no other way. I'm not an orphan living at Furon anymore. I'm an astral working for the SFD. I have a responsibility to fulfill the duties assigned to me.
というか。
Yes.
だったらそりゃ名前で呼ぶようにもなるよ。仲がいいどころか特別な仲なんじゃん。サトルくんと式部先輩。
Not in the way that you were thinking. Stop pouting, please. It's about as special as meeting an old classmate. You're my sister, Nanami, and I love you to death. No girl will ever be more special to me than you, so just relax.
またキモいこと言ってる。
Okay, I'm telling you some mixed signals here. You basically made me say it.
とにかく、お兄ちゃんは式部先輩に接近。私は引き続き、その他の下準備。
Oh, now we have to use her. And that was that. Our objectives have been set, and we'll begin action tomorrow.
リドルジョーカー。
Thank you, Mayu. Oh no. Dude, it felt bad back in Hazuki's route when just that one thing we did. We're gonna be using her for like the whole route. Oh jeez. Oh, Mayu senpai, are you free right now?
サトルくん、ちょっと待ってね。
The door unlocks, not long following her reply.
どうぞ。
Hey.
はーい、いらっしゃい。どうしたの？お姉さんに何か用かな？
Nothing in particular. Just dropping by to say hi.
なんとなくコーヒーを飲みに来たっていうのでもなくて
I wanted to see you. Oh. Is that an acceptable reason?
全然ダメじゃないけどちょっと驚いたかな。サトルくん今までは何かしら理由がないと来てくれなかったから。
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, I figured I didn't need to make excuses anymore if I wanted to see you.
そんな可愛いことを言われると大歓迎したくなっちゃうな。
So far, so good. She doesn't seem to suspect a thing. Yep, that makes it hurt even more. This is the first thing I wanted to confirm. Now that I know I can drop by whenever for a reason, that makes things a lot easier. Would I get in the way of your research, though? I glanced at her computer monitor. She must have closed everything when I knocked. Currently shows only her desktop. I guess she'll still keep that stuff secretive around just about anyone. In which case, I'll have to drop by frequently and wait for an opportunity.
大丈夫。いつ来てくれたって構わないよ。
Thank you, senpai. I appreciate it. Are you sure you want to say that? I really will start coming over all the time.
本当にどういう風の吹き回し？サトルくん攻め攻めだね。
No, it's nothing, really. I just thought I should stop by more often after seeing how worried you got about me.
ひょっとしてすっごく気にしてくれちゃってる？重たかったら流してくれていいんだよ。
It's fine. I'm happy you were so concerned. That's why I'm here. I want to reassure you that I'm alright.
そう。それはなんていうか照れるね。
I know what you mean.
でも嬉しいよ。すごく嬉しい。これからもどんどん顔見せに来てくれるともっと嬉しいね。
Sure. I'll try to visit you more frequently. Well, here I am. Hey. Is coming to your room a bit too imposing, maybe?
そんなことないよ。ただちょっとびっくりしただけで。とにかく座って座って。まさか本当に押しかけてきてくれちゃうなんてな。
He beckons me to a seat cushion while laughing bashfully. It's a little bit of an embarrassing feeling, but it once again reminds me of the fact that I'm taking advantage of her and I feel bad. Yep, same. Feels really bad. Oh well, it is what it is. Boys can only visit the girls' floor during certain hours. I can't afford to waste time.
コーヒー飲むよね。もう夜だからカフェインは控えたい？
It is what it is, something you say when you spill a drink, not when you're taking advantage of a close friend. No, I'll have some. So you drink coffee both at your lab and in your room? Are you really that busy all throughout the day? I casually scan a room as I speak.
部屋ではのんびりしてるよ。単純に好きなだけさ。
Okay. So is your computer here just a personal one?
これだと重要なデータにアクセスできないからね。それでも研究自体はできなくないけど。はい、コーヒー入ったよ。どうぞ、サトルくん。
Thanks. Man, my job would have been so much easier if she could access the AIM's database from here. But alas, life is never that easy.
お砂糖とミルクは？フーフーもしてあげようか。
I've always told you not to do that. No, I'm good. Actually.
それじゃあまた胸を貸そうか？ふかふかするよ。
I'm pretty sure we also told you not to do that. Most definitely not. Actually, why are you making all these suggestions?
ごめん。ちょっとテンション上がっちゃったね、私。君が来てくれて嬉しいっていうのを態度で表さなきゃみたいに。
Now I feel really bad for saying no. But I can't. I can't let her push my head into those wonderfully large breasts. No, I have to do it. This is all for the mission.
サトルくん。
Part of the mission! I clear the image of the Nanami's scornful face in my mind and stare resolutely at Mayu-senpai. Mayu-senpai!
私もコーヒー飲んで落ち着かないとだね。
What was that?
やっぱりいる？
No, I didn't. Just forget about that.
そっか。じゃあ、私は使わせてもらうね。そっか。サトルくんは本当はブラック糖だったか。
Wait, you were talking about sugar? No, nothing. Never mind. I chugged down the coffee to hopefully divert her attention. It's extremely bitter. Jeez, what am I even doing? We're doing the mission. With persistence, though, I'm eventually able to obtain some information.
前も言ったけど、研究棟にはたまにしか行かないんだ。身分としてはあくまでも学生だし、やりとりなんかはほとんどネットワーク上で済むしね。それに、そもそも私の研究は中の研究員さんたちとはアプローチが違うし。
What kind of stuff are you researching?
それを説明しようとしたら一晩かかっちゃうな。
Goodness. See?
サトルくんが泊まっていってくれるなら喜んで話しちゃうけど。
Well, I mean, no? Part of the mission? Yeah, I can't do that.
そうだね、残念。だからそれは置いておくとして、そんな感じで行くのは多くてもせいぜい週1かな。
What's it like inside there?
そうだね。いわゆる研究所ってイメージ通りのところではあるけど、各研究室にこもりっぱなしの人ばっかりだから、廊下なんかいつもシーンとしてて病院みたいでもあるかな。
Huh. That's interesting. Perhaps there aren't actually many guards inside. And if the researchers really come out, don't think they need to worry about all the cameras, sensors, and locked doors.
にしてもずいぶん気にしてくれるんだね。
Yeah, just trying to get to know you better. My heart stops for a brief second. I managed to keep my composure. Yeah, I honestly am. Being a researcher seems like a ton of work.
お姉さん、喜んじゃっていいのかな？
You can, but it's only gonna make me feel worse about what we're doing, so, you know. As long as you don't pull me into your bosom again.
ずいぶん意識してくれてるんだね、私の胸。
I'm not, I swear.
だとしても嬉しいな。はあ、あんなツンツン尖ってたサトルくんがこんな風に私を気にしてくれるようになるなんて。あ、怒っちゃった？ごめん、私また調子に乗っちゃったかな。
It's fine. No, sorry. I was just feeling a bit embarrassed. And the reoccurring pangs of guilt. Uh-huh. She's genuinely happy that I'm visiting her too, which only makes it that much worse. Exactly. Man, I need to get myself together. I've been getting so distracted.
わあ、
Yes?
そんな顔されると私まで照れくさくなっちゃうな。また壁ドンする？それとも他ドンがいい？
No, darn it, Mayu. I'm not gonna do anything like that. Really, why would you suggest that if you're blushing?
相手がサトルくんだからだよ。ほら、特別な仲だからみたいな。
I agree that it is. A special relationship. Mayu-senpai knows my past. He knows everything about the person I was before I joined the SFD. Maybe that's why I'm having so much trouble treating this as a mission.
前にも言ったが、潜入方法と決行のタイミングは現場の判断に任せる。いけそうだと思ったら言ってくれ。とにかく今は下手を打たないことが最優先だ。
Right. We'll continue gathering information for the time being.
よろしく頼む。
And the call, swap out the SIM cards. I put my personal feelings aside and spoke of the situation objectively to him. Since he's left the decision-making stuff in my hands, I feel even more pressure to see this through. How's it going, Nanami?
私の意見としてはこれじゃ拉致開かないって感じかな。
I feel that. I haven't been able to procure any useful information at all. I have to check the keycard. I'll check if the keycard still works if I want any shot at hacking a computer again.
日中先輩が研究室にいる時にね、先輩が立ち上げてる状態の PC からハッキングできれば話は早いんだけど。
That's not a very solid plan.
だよね。
She rests her finger on her chin for a moment and ponders. After a few seconds, she looks back up at me with an expression like she's just thought of something.
サトルくん、ほんの10分くらいでいいの。式部先輩の気を PC からそらせない？
What are we gonna do for that?
リドルジョーカー。
Thank you, Mayu-senpai.
はい、コーヒーをどうぞ。
Thank you. Thanks. Also, sorry for bothering you so much lately.
大丈夫大丈夫。何度も言ってる通り来てくれて嬉しいよ。ただ今日はちょっと作業させてもらうけど、ごめんね。気にせずくつろいで言ってくれるかな。
Alright, thanks. Mayu-senpai was happy to see me again today. She appears a little busy, which makes me feel bad about bothering her, but this will work in my favor. She's glued to her PC, though. How do I peel her away from it? This is the first hurdle in the Operation Nanami device. I look for an opening while drinking my coffee.
今日のコーヒーはどう？
Tastes great. I'm intently observing her when she suddenly asks me a question, still facing the computer screen. It startles me a bit. Great. The aroma feels stronger than usual.
そうそう。いつもはリフレッシュ用ブレンドだけど、今日は気持ちが落ち着くアロマのやつにしてみたんだ。
Oh, thank you. Did something stressful happen to you?
今日もサトルくんが来てくれるだろうなーって思ったら、ウキウキしちゃってね。だからだよ。
Oh, you didn't lace it, did you?
それと、サトルくんが遠慮しないでいてくれるように、かな。
Alright. I'm not sure how to respond to that.
それはよかった。こう伝えた時のサトルくんのリアクションも楽しみにしてたからね。
How come?
期待通りに照れてくれちゃって。お姉さんますます嬉しい限りだよ。
I'm not blushing. I was just a little surprised you were able to tell what's going on if your face turned towards me.
おかげさまでマルチタスクには慣れてるからね。
Not only she talked to me while staring at the computer screen, her fingers rapidly clicking away at the keyboard without pause.
サトルくんと離れ離れになってからの生活の賜物ってところかな。
Yeah, and somehow managed to become a researcher before you even graduated. Pretty impressive stuff. It still amazes me. She must have worked her tail off after she left Furon and enrolled here at Kika Academy. It just makes her all the more formidable. How do I distract an expert multitasker? Okay, why am I acting like she's some enemy?
学生業の方は今じゃほとんどほったらかしだけどね。
Speaking of which, somehow, despite her smarts, she repeated 2 school years. I think she said it was because she didn't have enough credits or something. Can I ask you something again?
何かな？
How come you're not taking the classes you need to graduate? The first time I asked her, she dodged the question. How will she respond this time?
まあちょっとね。目的があるんだ。
She gives me an honest, clear-cut answer. On top of that, she even pauses what she was doing. She turns around, looking at me with a bit of an embarrassed smile. So, like a goal?
だからそれを果たすまでは卒業できない。
Can you tell us the goal?
こうして研究させてもらってるのも実を言うとその一環なんだ。
Do you mind if I, ask what that goal is?
気にしてくれるのは本当嬉しいけど、やっぱり内緒。
I see, I didn't think so. She gives me a mischievous smile, then turns around and starts clacking away at her keyboard again. She's really not letting her guard down. But she mentioned a goal. Seemed pretty important, too. Do I have anything like that? I begin ruminating. I have a goal, which is to fulfill my mission. That's why I'm here at Kika Academy. That's not quite the same as what she has. Hers is more like a life goal. I have nothing like that, honestly. I'm a pretty empty person. Dang. It's kind of a saddening thought. We were both Astrals raised in the same place, but look where she ended up compared to me. I mean, we're a secret agent, though. Now, why am I thinking about these things? Stop that, Satoru. I need to focus on the mission at hand. Nanami's counting on me here. I can't let her down. What should I do? How do I divert her attention away from the computer? All of a sudden, one loud tap resounds and the clacking stops. Then puts her hands in there and stretches her body.
今日のタスク一つ終了。やっぱり肩が凝るな。学院絡みのあれこれは。
Alright. I forgot you do stuff besides schoolwork and research. Remember the time she was asked to test me and Nanami when we first arrived at the school?
そうそう。便利使いされてるよ。いろいろ自由にさせてもらってるから仕方ないんだけどね。
She pats her shoulders as she sighs. We're gonna give her a massage? After all that work she did and considering her, ample bosom, it's no wonder her shoulders are stiff. I kinda wanna do something to reward her. Wait a second, that's it. Oh, we totally are, aren't we?
どうかした？
You want a massage? If you don't mind, would you like me to massage your shoulders?
What?
It's perfect. It's just a thing I can use to divert her attention for 10 minutes. Since I'll be holding her shoulders, I can easily react to any sudden movements and turn her body if needed. Please, if you don't mind.
私そこまで年寄りじゃないよ。
Dang, now you say this, huh? Age has nothing to do with it. Everyone gets stiff shoulders after extensive periods of work. Think of it as a thank you for letting me visit, even though you're busy. Come on.
だからそれは気にしないでいいってば。
Pretty please with sugar on top and a banana split. Come on, just leave your shoulders to me.
人に揉まれたことなんてないから、ちょっと恥ずかしいな。
Pretty please.
そんなことはないけど。
Great. Turn a chair around for me then.
もう強引なんだから。男の子だよ、サトルくん。
Yes, I am.
痛くしないでね。
Riddle Joker out of context. Of course, I'll be very gentle. Alright, without further ado. That entire conversation felt exceedingly wrong.
なんだか変な気分。
I like how we're sweating. Does it not feel good?
気持ちいい。ありがとう、サトルくん。サトルくんに肩を揉んでもらえるなんてな。
What you mean? Gradually, she relaxes her body. Man, her shoulders are really stiff. And don't worry, I'll give you shoulder massages whenever you want.
そこいい。
Mm-hmm. You're particularly stiff there. Gotta give it some extra care.
ありがとう。ちゃんと優しくしてくれて。だからもうなんだかうっとりしちゃうよ。
She slowly closes her eyes and leans her body back against me. This is it. Now's the time. Just sit back and relax. I'll be focusing on your left shoulder now. I casually raise my hand from her shoulder, reach into my pocket, and take out a small stick. It looks exactly like a USB drive. I look at my peripheral vision and prepare to insert the device into a computer's USB port.
これを挿してもらえさえすれば、私の端末から遠隔でハッキングできるから。
Ah, nice.
完了の合図まで、なんとかして敷部先輩に気づかれないようにお願い。
Oh, okay. See, that sounds kind of hard, honestly.
それと、挿す時も気をつけてね。PC 側で認識音が鳴っちゃうから、それもうまいこと気づかれないように。
Can we press the mute button? That's a tall order if I've ever heard one, uh-huh. Dude, usually those notification sounds are pretty loud. But in terms of risk/reward, this is the best option. I'm just gonna have to make it work. Put a joke out of context again. Now! Sorry, but I'm gonna push a little harder now. I pushed deep into her tendon right as I pressed the device into the USB port. I heard the sound. Your computer makes a notification sound not a second later. I heard the sound, but the biggest question is, did she?
ちょっと痛かったけど、でもそれも気持ちいい。ジンジンしてくるよ。サトルくん、もっとして。
All clear. After a brief few seconds of tension, she loosens up again. Alright, stage 1 complete. I glance over at the monitor again and see numerous windows popping up and closing rapidly. Looks like the hack is going well. All I gotta do now is keep my senpai's attention focused over here. Alright, I'm gonna switch back to using both hands now.
サトルくん、上手。何かそういう経験でも積んできてたの？
No, don't turn around. I quickly apply pressure through my fingers.
それは強すぎだよ。
Sorry, it was an accident, but not really. Sorry. How's this feel?
それくらいでお願い。
I'll try to be more careful. Unfortunately, I don't have much experience giving massages.
ならこれが初めて。そっか。
My bad.
それはそれでなんか嬉しいかも。
I figure Twitch helmet.
バックログ画面ですね。
Oh, yeah.
じっくり味わっちゃいたくなるよ。
Okay, somehow avoided that catastrophe. She seems to like it when I gently slide my fingers across as opposed to when I press hard against her muscles. I'll continue doing that.
やっぱり声出ちゃう。誰かに揉んでもらうのがこんなに気持ちいいなんて。恥ずかしいけどもっとしてほしくなっちゃうよ。サトルくん、もっとそこ好き。
Is it just me? Or are we actually becoming really sexual? Becoming? They've been like that right from the start. She started off sounding sexual, what do you mean? Glad she's enjoying the massage because it means I don't have to worry about her looking at the computer screen. But enjoyment is creating other problems for me. There's this really nice smell, and it's only getting stronger. Potentially a result of her blood flow improving and her temperature rising. The more I massage her, the more I can smell the scent mixed in with the perfume. The smell is definitely coming from her skin. A bittersweet aroma that makes my chest feel like it's tightening. Somewhat similar to Nanami's smell, but also notably different. I've been feeling pretty tense since the start because of how thin her shoulders are. To be honest, it surprised me when I first put my hands on her. I thought her skin would be more firm and muscly. But I touched them, and they were so thin and honestly worried me a bit. And the skin above her muscle areas is so incredibly soft. It made me realize that she's very much a girl. Anyhow.
少し刺激に慣れてきたみたい。サトルくん、もうちょっと強くしてもらえる？
This good?
そう、痛気持ちいいよ。
I push a little harder into her shoulders, which actually causes her clothes to get pulled along as well. To make matters worse, she's bending back a little from the stimulation, making her boobs stand out that much more. They look like they're jutting out from her clothes. The shape and sheer volume only serve to stress how well endowed she is. It's a dangerous sight. How's this? Good?
サトルくん、それ、すごいよ。
Listen, it's just a massage, right? It's fine. This is bad. Her voice is getting louder and louder. Those erotic moans and her deep panting. It's all reflecting her heightening pleasure.
それいいよ。サトルくん、上手。
We are relieving her stress, okay? This is entering really dangerous territories. They can't stop yet.
それダメ。激しすぎ。
Imagine someone walking by the lab room right now.
私ダメになっちゃう。どうにかなっちゃう。
Come on, Nanami. What's the holdup? Hurry up, finish doing whatever it is you need to do. My standing won't last much longer here. I gritted my teeth and continued to massage her shoulders like my life depended on it. Yes, she's finally done. The long-awaited signal from Nanami finally comes in the form of vibration in my pocket. There we go. I give her one last extra strong press while quickly pulling out the hacking device at the same time. Dang. I finally released my hands from her. The suffering felt like it had lasted hours. But I look over at the clock and notice it's been a little over 10 minutes. Oh. Whew. I can't believe 10 minutes of massaging someone is enough to get me out of breath. But to be fair, it was a pretty tense situation. I I hope she didn't notice me pulling the stick out. Riddle Joker out of context.
サトルくん
Yeah?
激しいんだからお姉さん壊れちゃうかと思ったよ。
Sorry.
でも気持ちよかった。
Oh.
私強めにしてもらうのが好きになっちゃったみたい。
Okay, I see. Noted for later. No, Satoru, this is not the time to be thinking about how this sounds like Capello talk. Great, I gotta go now, so bye.
あ、もう行っちゃうの？
I don't want to bother you for too long. Anyways, bye. I rushed out of the room as I tried to clear my thoughts. The worst part was that she wasn't even aware of what she was doing. It's okay. I made it out safely. Mission complete. Damn, those moments were really hot though. Ah, stop that, Satoru. Ah, the internal conflict.
なんでハーハーしてるの？走って帰ってきたの？
Sure. No, it's nothing. Just a really tense mission.
ご苦労様。そりゃそうだよね。相当な難度だっただろうし。私正直、サトルくんが一発でいけるなんて思ってなかったもん。
Are you serious?
相当無理してくれちゃった。何度か通ってもらうような少しずつのやり方の方が良かったかな。
No, I think one try was a good idea. No, one time was enough. I don't know if I could do this day after day. I go insane. So did the hacking go well?
うん、バッチリ。痕跡一つ残してないよ。研究棟内部のネットワークにはセキュリティのレベル差があって、あの端末からじゃ全部は無理だったけど。
It pulls up a map on a tablet.
この通り、ある程度の内部構造は把握成功。
Nice, good job, Nanami. Oh, damn. That's a lot of cameras.
カメラ情報が出せてるところがほぼ現状で潜入可能な区画って感じかな。
So you can hack any of the cameras listed on this map?
うん。情報ゲットついでに魔法の種もまいておいたから。あとは現場で逐次対応可能。
Nice. You managed all that in such a short time, too. I'm impressed.
どういたしまして。ただ、アストラル認証周りは手の出しようがなかったけどね。そこはやっぱりカードキー使うしかないって感じ。
Which doors require it, do you know?
うん。間違いなくこれ全部。
Sheesh. Well, at least we have a method for bypassing them.
ああ、ね。カメラ情報ないところに通じてるドアは、あのカードキーじゃほぼ間違いなく通るのは無理。
That makes sense.
だから、要するにこれは、式部先輩の権限で入れる範囲ってところ。
Does some people have restricted access?
そうだね。多分、研究員ごとに立ち入り許可レベルが決まってるんだと思う。
I do remember her telling me that she rarely ever goes to the research center. She's not in a position of authority, so it's not a surprise that she can't access every area. This still seems too risky to me. I haven't found a way around the problems of using the keycard yet, but it's the only option here.
そうだね。あれだけを頼りに潜入するのは、今後を考えると危険だと思う。ただ、ここ、わかる？
She points to a large room on the map. Considering the size and location, I'm assuming it's a control room of sorts?
私も同感。つまり、ここには端末があるはずだよね。それも、多分式部先輩の研究室のとは、またセキュリティレベルの違う、より深いレベルまでアクセスできる端末が。
So what you're saying is...
ここからまた、ハッキングを仕掛けてみたい。
I see. If all goes well, we could potentially discover a method to open the door that doesn't require this fake keycard. You know, there's a limit to the information we can access from Mayu Senpai's lab computer. As it stands, we'll have to do something different if we want to obtain any new information. We do need to be cautious about our actions. We don't have any time to waste. We have the information we need to infiltrate this area and the research center. It's by no means impossible. There's still a risk involved, but nowhere near the level it was previously at. In that case, I know what to do. I'll head to Mayu Senpai's lab at midnight tonight.
お願い。それでカードキーが問題なく使えるようだったら。
We'll infiltrate the research center as soon as I return. If we don't get caught.
カードキー、まだ問題なく使えてよかったね。
Okay, we're good. Yeah, but the hard part starts now.
わかってる。
No alarms are ringing off, nor are there any signs of security rushing to the school building. In other words, I still don't know about a forged keycard. I took a risk in using it again, but that risk paid off. We suddenly diverged from the path and head towards the research center.
そっちに回って。予定通り通用口から。
Gotcha. How long do you think we can pull the cameras outside?
1分。それ以上はやめておいた方が良さそう。
1 minute's plenty.
じゃあ早速切り替えて。入ってすぐにも2つカメラあるから気をつけて。
Got it. Okay, you make a beeline to the first safety point. We make our way past the guards and sensors through a combination of my astral ability and the stealth functions on both of our uniforms. Once we arrive at the service door, Nanami quickly places a keycard over the door sensor while still in my arms. The door opens, we keep inside the building without making a single peep. The interior of the building is dead silent, just as Mayu Senpai said.
ドア通過後、身を隠す場所。3メートル先左手。
Got it. We avoid speaking as much as possible after the infiltration, relying on simple noise from our communication devices as signals. It involves sort of blowing noises which correspond to different meanings. We've been trained in both how to do them and how to interpret them. A successful mission hinges upon such skills, which is why everything has proceeded smoothly so far. The moment I step through the door, I sense a person approaching, quickly hid in the shadows. Wasting no time, Nami turns back on the cameras, covering the entrance area we just passed through. Best to tamper with things as little as possible on missions, as a precautionary measure in the event that something unforeseen happens. We knew this, which is why we only planned to disable the cameras while I was passing through the line of sight. Thankfully, made it in just in time. Even a second later, that researcher would have caught us. We walked past me, unlocked a door to an adjacent block, and proceeded inside right as Nanami finishes hacking. Okay, we should be good to go now?
問題なし。移動再開。秒速2メートル想定でカメラ順次対処。
Got it. I continue down a predetermined pathway. The room seems to be empty.
了解。開けるね。
Places a keycard against the Astron sensor, unlocking the final door.
やっと着いた。やっと声出せる。真夜中なのに、やっぱ起きて仕事してる人いたね。帰り道も気が抜けないな。
Yeah. Let's wrap this up as fast as we can. Also, just me, or does this room look more like a head researcher's lab rather than a control room?
だね。そこは予想を外しちゃったけど。
Then walk straight towards the computer at a corner of the room.
この端末は予想通りみたい。早速取り掛かるね。サトルくんは周囲の警戒をお願い。
Yeah. I nod and check on the cameras. They've been disabled, but we have to be ready to re-enable them on a moment's notice. We need a place to hide in that case. I'm gonna look away to scan the room, though. What was that? I hear an ultra-familiar sound from behind me. Fuck, someone just unlocked the door. Nanami! Help! I hide in my reflexes, use my ability, and pull Nanami away from the computer. I then lunge under cover and activate my uniform stealth function.
そっか、ステルス。
Yeah, stealth. The door opens on a second after she manages to turn hers on. Oh, that was a close call. We're safe. I should be able to notice us while our stealth is activated. Sometimes people do, though. We wait for them to leave, then continue with... My trail of thought is instantly interrupted as I see the face of the person that entered. Oh.
失礼します。
Yep. Mayu senpai!
あれ、いないか。一旦帰ってるのかな。
Why is she here? Nothing hinted that she'd be coming to the research center today when I saw her earlier at noontime. Actually, a more important question. Why in the middle of the night? Is that when she normally comes here?
まあいいや。それじゃ。
She walks towards the computer, completely oblivious to our presence. After moving around the mouse a bit and hitting some keys, she gives a nod and gets up. Following that, she promptly leaves the room. What did she come here to do? Though she didn't come to the research building this late specifically to do that minute or so whatever on the computer.
チャンス
Nanami bolts towards the computer and connects her tablet.
急げ急いでトレースしてよし
What'd you see? What are you freaking out for?
今の私がつかめてないセキュリティの解除だったの大ピンチかと思ったけどむしろチャンスおかげでほら
Oh, so that was a good thing. Ah, cool. He pulls up a map of the research center on a tablet and shows it to me. New security data appears on blocks that were previously blank.
式部先輩はこっちに向かったみたいだね
He points to a room on the map. It's located in an area Nanami had told me earlier was off limits. Does that mean we now have access to it with the forged car key? Does that mean we can chase after Mayu senpai? I feel like that's way too risky. Maybe we should wait till she leaves and then like chase try and like trail her footsteps. Just chase after her right now.
よーしよーしこの調子ででも他の部分は硬い10分で突破できるかな
She continues up to hacking as planned. We initially decided that we would only stay in this room for 10 minutes, to be on the safe side, gather as much intel as we could in that time frame. My job was to stand watch for her, but I'm curious about where Mayu-senpai went. Nanami, keep doing what you're doing, but stay alert. If you hear anything, hide ASAP and turn on your stealth like we just did. Focus on getting all the info you can out of it. I'm gonna borrow the keycard in the meantime.
サトルくん
I'm gonna go see if I can find Mayu-senpai. I know how pitiful my excuse was. This is a big divergence from the original plan, and it'll be risky as all hell. Yeah, huh? I simply have to know. Where is she headed? And why? Perhaps it'll lead to some sort of hint regarding that goal she spoke about.
ああもうその先はあと2部屋カメラは右手2メートルと角曲がった先にもう2つ
Thank you. I was able to transmission from Nanami after I entered through the first door.
サトルくんに問答無用で出て行かれちゃったら私はフォローするしかないじゃん
I'm sorry. Are you still willing to navigate me?
ちょうどその辺まで潜れたところだったし何か分かるまで戻ってくる気ないんでしょハッキングよりサトルくんの安全確保を優先してあげるから早く済ませて帰ってきて
I will, I promise. Sorry about this, Nanami. I've essentially forced her to go along with my rash decision. Oh well. I'll also have to convey my appreciation by finishing as fast as possible. Make use of my visual memory and bring up a mental image of the map I saw earlier. Check the position of the cameras and advance at passing through the blind spots. Okay, there are 2 rooms up ahead. Do you know which one Mayu-senpai went into?
ログを洗った限り先輩は大きい方の部屋だと思うだから分かってるだろうけどそっち行ったらダメだからねいくらステルス使ってても
I know. I'll go into the other room. There's honestly no guarantee I'll find anything useful in it. But I've come this far, so long as it's a possibility, I might as well investigate. Prepare myself mentally, then unlock the door and slip inside. Hello? What the? I can see everything. The fuck is this? The room on the other side was plainly visible through a glass barrier. Is that a medical capsule? No, it looks more like a life support machine. That's the first image that springs to mind as I lay my eyes on the person sleeping inside and notice the slow rhythmic heaving of the chest. Is someone inside? But they're not the only person there. What's going on? Hello? Mayu-senpai is gazing at the person inside. It's a tender gaze, one filled with love and compassion. Whoever this person inside is, it's clearly someone Mayu-senpai thinks dearly of. The scene almost reminds me of someone visiting a gravely ill loved one in the hospital. So I guess Mayu-senpai came in to visit the girl in that capsule? That raises numerous questions. Why not earlier? It's almost as though she physically came when she knew the person would be sleeping. Why is there a person sleeping inside this capsule in the first place? Is she undergoing some sort of medical treatment? But then, why here? Isn't this a research laboratory? If she isn't a patient, then maybe she's some sort of test subject? Yeah, that was my first thought. It's a bit of a chilling thought,
小鳥
Kotori, huh? Mayu-senpai speaks to the girl inside, blissfully unaware that I'm in the next room overwatching her. Koji must be her name. Is that like her sister?
私やっぱり小鳥がいないとダメだよ。
Oh, she just started rolling out of nowhere.
私なりに頑張ってはいるんだけどさ。でもやっぱり相変わらずさっぱりで。頑張るのちょっと辛くなってきちゃったよ。なんていうか、こう引っ張ってもらわないと。
From the sound of it, this girl's a close friend. Someone she can let it all out around. I've never seen her act this despondent, ever. She always makes the point to act mature and responsible around me. Like she has everything together. Yet now...
でもね、今日ね、肩揉んでくれちゃったりしてね。
Oh, you're so happy about that, and we were doing it to use her. Our heart just stopped for a brief second. She's definitely referring to me.
恥ずかしかったけど、嬉しくて気持ちよかった。お姉さんらしくしてなきゃって思うのに、ちょっと緩んじゃったくらい。
That's fine.
それをね、小鳥に聞いてほしかったんだ。聞いてほしくなって、それでこんな時間に来ちゃったんだ。前に話したよね、風蘭児童学園で一緒だった彼。
Oh.
私この前一人合点して余計な心配しちゃったんだけど、彼ね、それが嬉しかったって。
That really meant a lot to her, didn't it? Judging from awards, though, apparently she comes here and talks to her friend quite often. That means this girl has been like this for a while. What happened to her, though? And why is Mayu-senpai being so open around her? Maybe her goal is related to this friend in some way. Then that would mean...
サトルくん、そろそろカメラごまかすの限界。すぐ戻ってきて。
Oh, fuck. That's not good. Nanami's frantic voice snapped me back to reality. This is really gnawing at me, but I have to retreat for now. I grit my teeth and head back to the room where Nanami is.
お前はまた何をやっているんだか。
I'm sorry, Dad. I don't know. I'm sorry. I have no excuses for my actions. After he pulled out of the research center, I returned back to my room and immediately reported to Dad. He finally brought me back to my senses. I acted way out of line, and I realize that now. Luckily, it all worked out. And I'm getting cold sweats now I think about just how dangerous that was of me to do. Not only did I jeopardize my own safety, but Levy 9's too, and the entire organization for that matter. I deeply apologize for my misconduct. I'll reflect on...
サトルくん。サトルくん。
Yes? I suddenly felt Nanami tugging my sleeve as I'm in the middle of my remorseful apology. What? I'm busy right now.
いいから、ちょっと変わって。
Okay. She's not gonna take no for an answer, I can tell. So I reluctantly hand my phone over to her, wondering what she's so insistent to say.
レビー9、報告を引き継ぎます。っていうかね、お父さん。
Wait, what are you... This is a formal report. You can't just talk casual like that. I'm about to chide her, but what she says next blows me away.
サトルくんがどうしても気になっちゃったのは仕方ないよ。だって、式部先輩に関わることなんだもん。
Nami?
式部先輩とは、サトルくんがいた児童施設で一緒だったんだって。お父さんは知ってたんだ。
Thanks for trying, Nanami.
私もこの前教えてもらった。そう。だから、久々の再会だったんだよ。この学院に転入して。生き別れになった幼なじみに再会したようなものだもん。私は、気持ちわかる気したから。
Oh.
それでサトルくんの責任が問われるんなら、独断専行を容認した私も同罪です。レビー9、どのような処分でもお受けします。
That's why she didn't object to me doing that.
はい。はい。わかりました。戻します。サトルくん？
Yeah. He hands me my phone. Quickly thereafter, she turns her face away, blushing uncomfortably. Thanks, Nanami.
そういうのは後。
I'll thank you now. Yeah, sorry. This is Levy 6 speaking again. Are we fired? Hello?
お前、そこまで彼女に首ったけだったのね。
Oh, shut up. Well, there's not a more important thing we should be discussing right now.
おう、では話を戻すが、今回のお前の独断専行はどうあっても問題ある行動だった。
Yes.
だが、お前のその行動で入手した情報は重要な価値がありそうなのもまた確かだ。
I was able to find out much more other than what I saw, though. There was a girl sleeping in a capsule in a room at the research center. Why is there a girl in this capsule sleeping? Why is the capsule inside of a research laboratory, not a hospital? Yeah, I'm especially curious about this part, which is greatly concerning. I could tell she was a friend of Mayu-senpai's, but what is her identity? There are way too many unknowns right now. It's like the truth of the matter is shrouded in a dense fog. Yeah?
ああ、すまん。俺も現状ではまだ何とも言えん。例の連中のもう一つの狙いがその子だった。という可能性も踏まえて、引き続き尋問には当たってみるが、そっちも引き続き調査を頼む。
You want me to try to find out more about the girl?
繰り返すが、今回のお前の行動は処罰対象になってしかるべきだ。が、今はそれを問わずにおく。その分、気張ってくれるな。
Oh, I see, so, yeah. Opposite of being fired, we just get even more work. Got it. Yes, of course. It didn't take me long to realize he was letting me off the hook. So I owe it to him to comply. I'll do everything in my power to make up for the splendor.
よし。じゃあまず頑張ってまゆちゃんを攻め落としてくれ。
But, like, but why though? Excuse me? What the hell did he just say?
当然のアプローチだろう。研究員でもあり、どうやらその少女とも面識があるのがShikibe Mayuだ。
Okay, so it's basically what we were doing before, but even worse, because you want me to win her heart so we can use her even more. That's even worse than before, and I'm gonna feel even more bad about it, bruh.
再潜入のための情報を集めるにも、その少女の情報を集めるにも、彼女からというのが一番手っ取り早い。
I see.
現状での研究棟潜入はかなりの博打だったんだろう。だったら、再潜入は情報を集めてからが望ましい。危険を冒す回数は極力増やしたくはないしな。
I see what you're saying, but really? I mean, it is a mission, so I guess I need to push my personal feelings aside. I'm definitely appreciative for an excuse to interact with Mayu-senpai. Maybe I'll be able to learn more about her in the... What are you thinking, Satoru? And after I tell myself to push my personal feelings aside, it's the exact same thing that happened earlier when I spontaneously went and chased after her. I think I might...
何よりだ。
Yes? Ah.
お前が彼女のことが気になってしょうがないのと同じように、彼女もお前を気にしてくれてるんだろ。
Yes, she is.
スパイ映画によくある展開じゃないか。潜入先の女が愛ゆえにこっちに情報を流してくれるっていうの。
You're right. I already told you it's not. I can't finish my sentence. Almost like my subconscious was telling me to deny it, or not to deny it.
ん？なんだ？途中で終わりか？
No, I'm not. Thank you very much, sir. Please continue.
ま、情報が得られるなら、俺としてはどっちでも構わんがな。そんな感じでよろしく気張ってくれ。続報を期待している。
He ends the call before I can respond in any way. But if I'm being honest, that's a relief. Have I been acting so funny today? Yeah, it has to be what I'm thinking it is. It's like Nanami knows too. Oh, sorry. Beaver's theory pulls me back to reality before I can sink too deep in the thought. I should probably tell you what Dad told me.
聞いてれば分かっちゃったよ。
I see. Okay, so then we're good. Oh, okay.
その寝てた女の子の情報を探るの込みで、今後のために引き続き式部先輩に接触でしょ？
Yes, you're right. That's the gist of it, yeah.
まあとにかくね、悟くんの独断専行で結局本来の目的はほとんど果たせなかったわけ。カードのログもいじれなかったし、他のセキュリティ解除手段も見つけられなかった。
Entirely my fault. Really, I can't apologize enough. The research center system is completely different from the main school buildings. It can't be hacked nearly as easily. Like Nanami mentioned earlier, I don't think they'll notice that we trespassed immediately. But there's a possibility that they'll find out eventually.
まあ仮にサトルくんが独断専行してなかったとしてもその辺がクリアできたかはわかんないんだけどさ。
That's not very reassuring.
私は現状を整理してるだけだってば。だからまあとにかくその女の子のことは大きな成果なの、私たちにとっては。
Yeah, it definitely was. And very suspicious.
狙ってたことは果たせなかったけど無意に終わらずには済んだんだよ。ある意味サトルくんのおかげで。
Nanami.
だからその子のことを調べるのは必須なの、私にとっても。だから一人で責任感じたり考え込んだりするのやめてよね。私はサトルくんの妹で相棒なんだから。
Aw, thank you, Nanami. I appreciate it. I will, thanks. I take her words to heart. I really do appreciate her so much. Lump of anxiety was filling my chest, but now it's gone. Yeah, I'll keep doing everything I can, both for you and for me.
ねえサトルくん。
It depends what it is. Hmm?
サトルくんは
Are you gonna...
ね
Are you gonna ask if you like Mayu?
式部先輩のことが好きなの？
Let's see. Why'd the music have to stop too? Do you want the truth? I mean, that was your answer right there. I'm not sure. I could tell my feelings for her art at this point.
何それ。
It's basically a yes. Her shoulders immediately slumped. Her shoulders immediately slumped like a massive wave of dejection just hit her.
それなりに覚悟を決めて聞いたのに何その反応のしようがない返答。
Sorry, I'm nervous. Sorry, I guess. Don't you hump me? Would you happen to know?
知らないサトルくんのバカ。
Call me stupid. He's exactly right. In truth, I do know. All it'll take is a tiny bit more examining, and any lingering doubts I still have would disappear. But I want to try and ignore it, at least a little for now. That's what I feel I have to do.
リドルジョーカー。
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't want to confront those feelings either while we're still using her, so yeah, I get it.
おはよう。サトルくんもこれから朝ごはん？
Why is the music empty again? It makes it harder to do. Good morning, senpai. How you doing? Yeah. Mind if I sit across from you?
もちろん。
This is my current task. I have to approach Mayu senpai more than before. Even if my behavior is a bit conspicuous.
サトルくんついに私の教室まで来てくれちゃったの？
Just checking up on you. Well, you weren't in your lab, so I figured I'd check.
ごめんね。そうなんだ。今日はちょっと珍しく出なきゃいけない授業があって。ありがとうね、わざわざ。
You're welcome. No problem.
そうだ。今後はそういうケースがあったら連絡した方がいい？
That'd be appreciated.
了解。それでお昼のお誘いってことでいいんだよね。
Yeah, is that fine by you?
もちろんもちろん。でもほんとびっくりだよ。まさかサトルくんが教室まで来てくれるなんて。
Every time I see that sweet smile on her face, I feel a sharp pang of pain in my chest. I'm hiding things from her. I'm taking advantage of her kindness in the hopes that she'll reveal her own secrets, even though I'm keeping mine from her. That won't change as long as I'm in the SFT. As hard as it is, though, I can't change my life situation on a whim. I don't have the right to face my own feelings being a secret agent. The only thing I can do is to try and ignore them by telling myself I don't know. Well, alright, so yeah, we got this mission to, get closer to Mayu and basically use her so we get more information on the research facility, and it feels really bad. really bad. And yeah, he just explained perfectly why if it was really bad, so yeah. And we also got to, you know, see what the fuck was going on in that room. So yeah, that's like, well, we don't know, but Satoru assumed that it's her friend. I thought her hair looked kind of similar, so I think it's her sister or something, because they kind of look similar to me. But yeah, we don't know, so yeah, but point is, yeah, she's in the capsule, and yeah, she does seem like she's sick, but like Satoru brought up, why in the capsule in a research facility? It's greatly concerning. Which makes me think that, yeah, she's being experimented on by other people in the facility, and Mayu's not aware of that and what they're doing there. So yeah, but yeah, there's definitely some experimenting going on, I'm pretty sure. And that's dark, goodness gracious. But yeah, that room looked very, very sus, so yeah. Really concerned about that. And also concerned about Mayu eventually finding out that we're using her and taking advantage of her feelings. So yeah, that's fun.